back to Just Vibes FC. This is today's transfer news. Could you please like this video and give your thoughts in the comment section below. Like it, subscribe, please, people. Anyway, this is today's transfer talk. Now, today's transfer talk has a bit of big transfer news pertaining to Paul Pogba. Now, the Paul Pogba rumors are saying that it will take around 50 million pounds to get him out of Manchester United and to PSG. Now PSG are very interested in Paul Pogba. They want to buy him if they can and if they're able to make player sales, because they also are inquiring about the left back Theo Hernandez from Milan, and they're trying to build a strong enough 11 to convince Mbappe to stay and to challenge for the Champions League title again. Now, 50 million for Paul Pogba, I think this could be done. But it has also been reported that Paul Pogba, although interested by the PSG project, would not force his way out of United. So I like the Hurricane situation at Spurs. He's interested in joining City, but he wouldn't hand in a transfer request and force his way out of Tottenham. So I think that this is just a 50-50 chance. It just depends if Man United can convince Paul Pogba to stay at the club and to pursue like future goals with the club. But PSG are very interested in Paul Pogba, and the rumors doesn't look like they're going away anytime soon. Now, onto a more light-hearted transfer rumor or so forth. It has been reported that Thomas Tuchel does not consider Hudson-Odoi in his plans for Chelsea, and they are looking to sell him. Now, I'm not sure about this one, because I think that if he isn't in Tuchel's plan, I think that Chelsea would more likely want to loan him instead of selling him, because let's face it, because Chelsea money just doesn't last long. So it would make sense to just sell Hudson-Odoi, knowing that in like 2 years time Tuchel could be gone, or even a year's time if he doesn't live up to expectations. So they might just loan him out, and say if Tuchel is there in 2 years time, maybe he would get sold. But Tuchel consider him as a right wing back option and more of a right wing or right attacking midfielder option. So do you think that Chelsea should be selling Hudson-Odoi, or loaning him, or keeping him, or whatever? But the story is that he's not in Tuchel's plan, people. That's the problem. Now, the next transfer rumor is that West Ham are interested in Ariel of PSG and are looking to loan him. Now, this is more of a low-key transfer, because remember, Fabianski at West Ham is getting old, and they're needing to replace him. So Ariel has already been in the Prem at Fulham. So let's see what happens with that one. Not a really big transfer, but it's just a nice thing to put out there. Ariola to West Ham. What do you think about that? And now this one is for Arsenal fans. Now, it has been reported that Newcastle will be making a firm offer Willock, and it has been reported that Arsenal will only accept in the region of £30 million for Willock, or at least a loan with the option to buy. Now, I'm against a loan with the option to buy, because his contract expires in 2023, and then when the next season finish, it will be 2022, so 1 year remaining on this deal. So they want to get back the 30 million anyways if he had another fantastic season. So it makes sense for Arsenal to just sell him now, get the money into the club, and try to invest it elsewhere. Willock is a very hard-working midfielder, I would say. Covers a lot of ground, does a lot of pressing. Not very, in my opinion, the best, but a Newcastle would fit him. The next piece of transfer news, although let me get into it. Nicolas Barella from Inter Milan to Manchester United. Now, it has been put out there that Manchester United has a main midfield target, which is not Camavinga. It cannot be Saul, because Saul is going to Barcelona. and people are putting it out there that it's Barella. No, Barella. No, Fabrizio Romano has like put said that like this is not true because Inter Milan are not looking to sell Barella. Now, I'm not sure about this. What I think, though, out of the Barella situation is that people are trying to guess who is the main target for Manchester United. Who is Manchester United really after in the midfield? And I personally think that the main transfer target in the midfield is not Saul. He's going to Barcelona. Not Kamavinga. I think it's Declan Rice. Honestly, I think that Declan Rice is the main target for Manchester United. No, the Declan Rice deal could probably be hard to do because, well, he would cost around 60 million pounds to get out of or 70 rather, because he had a decent euros out of West Ham, and I'm not sure if he's worth that. And then the Barella story is probably just people trying to guess which midfielder Man United consider as their main target. I'm not sure, people. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Who you think is Manchester United's main midfield target? Now, the next piece of transfer rumor is that, and I quote from the, by the way, from the BVB news blog on Twitter, very reliable source about Dortmund transfer news. And I quote, Borussia Dortmund have found an agreement with Malen over a long-term contract. A transfer of the Dutchman is imminent. However, Dortmund and PSV are still in a bit apart over the fee. End of quote. Anyways, Malen from Dortmund, from PSV to Dortmund. Some people are also saying Dumfries to Dortmund as well. I think those two would be good transfers for Dortmund. I don't rate Dumfries to that, to be honest. I don't think he's the best in the world because he's not the most technical footballer. Although he plays in a very technical league, he's he's not that good like crossing and set pieces and goal and getting goals and assists. He's good in the box from a corner, like he'll score a header or two, but like he's not the best going forward. He's decent defensively. I think he's a good right back who can play for a good team, not the best team but a good team. And then the next transfer rumor that I'll be talking about, and probably the main one of this video, is Varane again. Now, reportedly, that it has been reported that Varane is very close to joining Manchester United again. Man United really want to get this Varane deal over the line for around 60 million euros or 50, depending on the Real Madrid price tag. Let's see what happens, people. I think this deal will happen by the end of next week or the week after, honestly. And after that, we'll see who is the midfield target for United. And bear in mind that Garner is coming back from loan, so keep an eye on that as well for the midfield for Man United. Garner has come back from loan. He's in the pre-season plans. He could be given a chance at defensive midfield, people. He could be. I rate him as a prospect. I think that he needs one more loan to a Premier League team that plays possession-based football like Brighton. But let's see what happens. And the last piece of transfer news is Federico Chiesa. Last piece. Federico Chiesa to Chelsea. Now, reportedly, Nagelsmann of Bayern is very interested or really rates Chiesa. Like, really rates him. But the problem is, Bayern doesn't have the money to sign him this year. And, what would I say now? They have rejected that 100 million bid from Chelsea. Now, any club who want to get Chelsea can't get him this summer because if they rejected a 100 million euro bid from Chelsea, it would take too much to get him out of Juventus. Then the only way I could see a deal even happening is if, say, Chelsea forces a move, like he really wants to leave Juventus and he forces the move, and then they sell him Maybe on the Bayern side, I know that Kingsley Coman wants to try something new. Maybe they could swap Coman for Chelsea. For Chelsea, I don't think this is a really a concrete transfer. I think that Chelsea main target is Holland, and then I think they'll sign whoever is available from there. I'm not really sure what Chelsea want at this point in the market other than a striker. Sometimes they're linked to the right wing back. Sometimes they're linked to the central midfielder. I think that Chelsea when they sign Holland are just looking for opportunities rather than having like concrete players that they want, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so like, say if Saul doesn't go to Barcelona, Chelsea are waiting in the wings to try and sign him. Let's see what happens with that, people, honestly. So that's it for the transfer news for today. um this has been Just Vibes FC. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and just thank you. Just like and subscribe. It's right down there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm out.